Hey, welcome to our Wednesday prayer time. I was talking with Kara in the office today, and we were talking about prayer and particularly the fires and what people are having to endure. And she said, "Do you have a fire extinguisher at home?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do." Anyway, I decided to come to Walmart and get a fire extinguisher. So I thought we could have our prayer time out here because I think a big prayer focus for all of us these days has been for the folks in California and all of the devastation with the fires. And anyway, I think fire extinguishers are down here. And there was one. But that one's not for sale. Yeah, here they are. I think we'll just sit down right here beside them. Have our prayer time. They got a lot of different varieties. That's actually oxygen. Here's an extinguisher. That might be kind of what I would need. I appreciate you all joining in this time together. It's an important time, and we not only want to pray for each other, but we want to pray for the folks in California with the fires. We want to pray for those in our community. You know, we're still dealing with the aftermath of the storm. And just yesterday, heard of a family who's not in their home and haven't been for months. We just learned about them. So there's so many stories of people in our community, and we don't know half of what folks are going through sometimes. So we just want to continue to pray for families, but also to continue to pray for the recovery efforts that will be ongoing for some time. Some new prayer requests. Libba Feichter passed away, so our prayers are with the Feichter family. A memorial service will be held for Libba in the spring. And Marie Pike passed away this week, and so I feel really sad about that. And her memorial service will be on Friday the 24th at 2 o'clock at First United Methodist Church. Our prayers with Sarah Beth Lee. They were sledding. They was having a great old time, and she fell, and she has a really bad concussion and stitches and things, but she's really concerned about the jarring of the brain and the impacts of the concussion. And so she loves the thought of all of us praying for her, as many prayers as possible for her healing with the concussion. And she has cuts and stitches and bruises, but she is concerned about the concussion. We learned that Derek Bland, who is a high school and college friend of Catherine Smith, has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and he's only 31 years old. So our prayers for Derek and for his family and friends. Charles Matlack had his 97th birthday on Monday, and we just celebrate with you, Charles. You look like you're 70. Crazy. Amazing how much energy and all. 97 is a great milestone, and so we celebrate you for that. We've been praying for the Shell family, Matt and Lucy, and also the McFarlands, Ed and Linda. Colton, who was 16, passed away. And his service will be on Wednesday, January 26th at First United Methodist Church. We're praying for Patty Jo, Kathy Pickrell's sister. She's still at Mission Hospital and making some improvements, but still needs our prayers. And talked with Rita Newkirk for a good while today. It was nice to get caught up with Rita, and but Janet, who has struggled with congestive heart failure. Janet's 91. She had some artery trouble in September, and a stent was put in, and so trouble with fluid retention. So she's been in the hospital and has just gotten home, and so our prayers are with you, Janet and Rita. Those we've been praying for with ongoing health issues or upcoming things: Anita Strickhausen, Bob Bonson, Kim Shipman is having surgery on January the 20th. Roger Bard, Alan Livingstone, Mark Bumgarner, Teresa Pennington, Mary Funderburk, Rob Blackburn, George Thompson, Phyllis Bryan, Rebecca Beaver, Ken Vanderlaan, Mary Ellen Allen, Dorothy Braxton, Lynn Crossman, Preston Tinsley, Annika Renz, Cindy Noland. We pray each week for those receiving treatments: Tom Massey, Brenda Griswold, Nancy Ray, Ann Dismuke, Rob Klauser, Ted Neighbor, Christopher Holt, Reed Taylor, Sandy Brady, Stephen, Mike, Scott, May, Laura, Joe, Carly, Irene Noland, Pat Maroney, Barbara Malden's sister, Kyle Thomason, Chris Eulery, Chris and Jim Donahue, Susie Ward, Craig Iverson, John Valentine, and Katie's Aunt Joe. I know that, I think I'm blocking the way. I know that our list is bigger than this, that we have lots of prayer concerns that we carry with us throughout the day, and so our prayer is that God will be with us and will bring the healing that we need, not just our physical ailments and challenges, but also prayers for our souls. We're grieving, we're distressed, we're afraid. And I don't know that we talk about it a whole lot, but we also struggle with being faithful to God and to each other. So as we move on this journey, pray that the Lord will bless us and keep us, that the Lord will make his face to shine upon us and be gracious to us, that the Lord will lift up his countenance upon us and give us peace. God bless you all, and go in the peace of Christ.